Hey y'all, I'm here. I see a couple of y'all have made it. Give me a second and we'll get this thing going. Happy Friday. Whoop, whoop, whoop. All right. Let's get this thing going. Yes. Again, happy Friday. Everybody in the chat, what's up? Let me shout out people here. Wow, Wayne, thank you for being here. Beautiful Spirit. Waiting for her to come back. I don't think she's still here, but I know Love Warrior, it was here. She's coming back. Shout out to her. Queen Keish, what's going on? Baby Yoda, yes. I see you, Ray Ray 4911. What's going on, PJ Corleone? Yeah. All right. So few topics in mind. Let's start with first and foremost, I want to share my community wall because I tell y'all all the time I'm over there, okay? And everybody else is over there. I don't know why my community wall gets hundreds and thousands of people of engagement, and then I go live and it's like crickets. I know people have I've been getting emails. I apologize. My Goddess Dawn Speaks at Gmail is not connected to my phone, so I always forget to check it. So I had some emails people asking about me. Where you been? Sending me topics and all of that. And I want to say thank you. And I apologize for the late response. I just responded to some people today. Where I'm at is on my community wall because if nothing else, I'm gonna post over there. So I'm encouraging you. You got to click the tabs. So when you come to the channel, just click the community wall, click the video tab as well, and of course the live tab. If you are missing lives, the replay will be there for you. All right. What up? What up? So let's see. I'm just sharing what happened today on my community wall. Last thing I posted was it's Michael Rainey's birthday. He turned 23. He's Tariq from Power, of course, looking fly. But yeah, he's turned 23 years old, and I also posted some of his history. So some of this stuff I didn't know about him. Of course, we know it says that he's known for his recurring roles on the Netflix series Orange is the New Black, which I don't remember him. I didn't watch all of the different seasons of Orange is the New Black, but I don't remember him being on there. But he's known for that. He's known, of course, for Power as Tariq St. Patrick, the killer. And they say he also appeared in the 2016 Barbershop The Next Cut. Before fame, he began his career doing commercials in both print and television. He was also featured as a child on Sesame Street. Who knew that? Let's see. They say he earned his first major film role in the 2010 as Charlie in Un Altro Mondo. I'm not familiar with that. In 2013, he was featured in the titular character at age 8, Daniels the Butler. Okay. He also he's a music producer too. You hear that, Corleone? And a rapper performing under the name 2. He was born in Louisville, Kentucky, raised in Staten Island, New York, and that he's associated with Ice Cube from the Barbershop movie. Okay, so shout out to him. Michael Rainey Jr., Tariq St. Patrick, the killer. All right, post today. So this is one of the topics I want to talk about tonight. I know he can't. He sure can't see you, Corleone. Can't nobody see you, honestly. Shout out. Corleone's music is on YouTube, y'all. You can search him up and check him out. He's pretty much the shit, okay? Best rapper you're going to hear, see, and all of that. And he's acting too. We're not going to give out all the information, but yeah, he's currently filming. I'm so excited. I can't wait till the premiere. And I'm going to update y'all. But so tonight I wanted to talk about Kendrick Johnson. If you guys don't remember, I'm going to just read what I posted on my community wall. It's been 10 years since the 17-year-old high schooler Kendrick Johnson was found dead inside of a rolled up gym mat, his organs missing and replaced with newspaper. And I just said it's good to know his poor, heartbroken parents haven't given up on finding out the truth about his murder. It's above the federal authorities, but they have to go through the federal authorities to get to the Supreme Court. And I think that's what their goal is going to ultimately be. There's cover-ups with regard to this, and we're going to talk about that. What else did I post on here? Yeah, we have a little humor on here sometimes. Cassie has I put Cassie's been pillow talking with her husband Alex because he can't help himself. They said that he commented under a Shade Room post, under a Diddy post, and called Diddy old and fruity. And yeah, Cassie is now a married woman with children. These are her two daughters. She just turned 37 recently. Aren't they cute? But yeah, you should see. Let me go into the comments. Comments be killing me here. Let's see. So of course there's people who are gonna be like, you sound stupid. So somebody said, even if it is true, you got the girl. The attention you give him looks like insecurity coming out. Somebody said her daughters are so precious. And somebody said, this is what we call Diddy. Exactly what we call him. Somebody said she did a 180. Yeah. Don't he have better things to do? Shout out to Nia X. She said, I mean, and I know exactly what she meant. Her profile picture kills me with Tory Lanez and that bald spot on top of his head. And that's actually another topic that I was going to talk about. They just posted Tory Lanez's new mugshot. Let me go back. Do I go back? I just hit the back button. Okay. Some words of encouragement. I also try to post at least once a day. So the post is, my grandmother told me, never say you're sick. Even if you're sick, say you're healing. Words do manifest, right? And it's true. So my caption, keep saying you're sick and it'll make an impression on your mind, which will eventually manifest into your physical world. Mindset is everything. That's why the sayings mind over matter and fake it till you make it are so real. Seriously, if you believe you can be, if you believe it, you can be it. Choose your words wisely. I am healed over I am sick for the win. Same goes for everything else. Example, I am rich versus I am broke. Don't go around saying you broke. Don't do that to yourself. I am loved versus I am lonely. Some people get lonely and they feel unloved. And, if you got to claim it, hopefully, God and know that he's always with you and you're always loved and covered. But you gotta tap into it. You attract the people and things on your frequency level. So whatever your experiences are right now, you need to check yourself. What frequency level are you riding on right now? Positive thoughts increase your vibration. With that, I say music, art, laughter, all kinds of different things are able to help you keep your vibe up. Okay. So, okay, this post, you got a lot. I got 97 comments on this because it's about Nicki Minaj. DJ Vlad, okay, of Vlad TV, who, personally, I feel that he is a legit culture vulture. I do. And I typically, I don't really post his stuff and I don't usually even talk about him. But he is a Minaj of some multiple acts on the hip hop community. And he said to avoid women like Nicki. So I want to just read what he said, what he's accusing her of here. He said, okay, and so this, of course, comes off of the tail end of her husband, Zoo Petty, getting punished by a federal judge because he was outside threatening Offset on a dark New York street at 4:00 in the morning. I believe it was after the VMAs. So DJ Vlad said Nicki Minaj's husband is on house arrest for threatening Offset. Right after that, she previews a song on IG saying she got killers who will pull up and do what she say. This was the same Nicki who threatened to send her husband to Academic's house for his comments about her. This is the same Nicki who told Meek Mill to have his crew beat up Quentin Miller, which then happened. Have you ever heard a woman scream, quote, my man will fuck you up, over something she started herself? That's Nicki. If you want to see how these stories end, check out my interview with Travis Rudolph, he said. I don't know who Travis Rudolph is, I don't think. After an argument with his girlfriend, she sent her brother and Oh, Travis Rudolph, of course, the football player who got off on a murder charge because this chick sent those goons to his house, her brother and his friends to his house because she claimed he hit her and abused her. Wasn't the case. But after an argument with his girlfriend, she sent her brother and three guys to shoot up his house. One of them ended up dead. Another got shot. Travis was charged with murder, which he luckily beat in trial due to self-defense. To all the men out there, I don't care how fat her ass is or how good the sex is, avoid women like Nicki who use men as crash dummies like the plague. I said what I said. And he did. Um, Let me go down. So a lot of people came into the comments pretty much saying the same thing as me, that they don't really like Vlad. But with this, he has a point. So this person, I don't like Vlad either, but this time he has a point. If I had to agree with Vlad about anything, it's this. I can't stand Vlad, but he's right. Vlad usually finally doing some real work around here. Somebody said, if I'm holding Cardi to the effed up shit she did, I'm doing the same for Nicki. Wrong is wrong. What a hypocrite she is. I really respected her for calling out Cardi's shady shit, and she's doing the same thing, if not worse. Wow. As much as they say Vlad is the feds, he's dead on about this one. And that actually goes back to her husband and the fact that he got caught by a federal judge. Now, according to the reporter Megan Cuniff, she said that nobody snitched, that the feds were actually watching him. So, he's got a lot of restrictions on him. He's had a few arrests, including the R word and, child pornography. Not pornography, child. What is it? Sexual assault, I believe. But is he on? Yeah, now he's on home detention. But I think he had just got off of like house arrest or probation. So, this guy stays in trouble. So that's another post from the wall. Okay. The wall is popping, y'all. So don't sleep. And, I just want to that we shared at least today's post. Black China's in a Tubi movie. I haven't watched Tubi yet, but it's called The Vicious Affair. I'm so proud of her. She's a year sober now, and she's doing her thing. So I think we're going into yesterday. So I'll touch on this one because this goes back to the whole Nicki Minaj, Kenneth Petty thing. Basically, Tasha K said, I'm staying out of it. But she did also say, I'm riding with Nicki. But, she owes Cardi $4 million. So she, hopefully one of these days she'll learn to keep her mouth shut. What's going on, Aisha? Welcome back. All right, so let's talk about Kendrick Johnson. I'm going to pull up Twitter. Okay, whew, child. Now this story, the comments were also pretty lit under this post on my community wall because people have expressed that, they still feel the pain of this situation, even being far removed from it. You couldn't help but just feel sick about it for him, for his parents, family, and loved ones. He was 17 years old at the time. Mind you, this was 10 years ago. So he was 17 years old. He was in high school. And they, found him dead. Now, the medical examiner's office deemed it an accident. And they're standing by that to this day. Even though his organs were missing, he was, okay, so again, he was found in a rolled up gym mat, which was upright. He was missing organs. His body was stuffed with newspaper. So how is that an accident? But his parents have not given up, okay? His parents are suing for $1 billion, suing several law enforcement agencies. They do have to go through the Georgia federal system for it, but I think Georgia federal was also involved in the investigation, and they also ran with the medical examiner on it. I end up having to probably go to the Supreme Court.
It concluded he died in a freak accident.
Let's review this little news clip here. So the parents had a press conference the other day to announce the lawsuit. Let me make sure y'all can see this. Ray, we protested in college at FAMU in Tallahassee when this happened. It's a hop and a skip away from Valdosta. So this hit close to home. Breaks my heart how they covered up for a cop's son who killed him. Yeah, a whole cop's son. Wasn't he a federal agent? Or I know he was an officer, but I saw some people say he was a federal agent. Yeah, Tasha K, before she gets financially annihilated. Listen to the rapper using big words. Exactly though. But yeah, Ray said that they protested this back when she was in college. So, this hits home for a lot of people because, he was a child, a kid, and this was a horrific death. Like, who can you imagine the suffering? How it, they found him all bruised and battered and just annihilated, just like you use the word for financially annihilated. They annihilated. But I'm gonna play this.
We're gonna continue to keep fighting for Kendrick's life matter.
10 years after his death, Kendrick Johnson's parents remain convinced their son was murdered.
We live there. We know how this town is. We know how they'll lie. We know how they'll cover up for one another.
Kenneth and Jackie Johnson allege that Kendrick's classmates killed their son, and law enforcement and school officials covered up the crime in January of 2013. Classmates at Lowndes High School in Valdosta found the 17-year-old's body inside an upright mat. Investigators concluded he died in a freak accident, but Johnson's parents say someone killed him. Tuesday, the Johnsons, joined by their attorney, filed a federal lawsuit against the GBI and Lowndes County Sheriff's Office. Lowndes County Sheriff Ashley Polk released a synopsis of the case file, saying that investigators have continued to believe the teen's death was accidental and there was no foul play.
All the evidence that they collected contradicts both the cause of death on the death certificate as well as the synopsis.
The Johnson family disputes the sheriff's conclusions and call the situation a cover-up. As part of the new $1 million lawsuit, they hope to address what they call false information in Polk's summary.
What the Johnsons found was that there was materially false information in that synopsis that could have only come from the medical examiner who invented this narrative. And we say invented because there's no evidence to support it.
And we heard from a GBI spokesperson this afternoon responding to the lawsuit, saying that the GBI medical examiner performed a thorough autopsy in this case and that the agency stands by its initial findings. I also reached out to the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office, and we have not heard back.
I don't understand. So they're not mentioning the organs anymore. They don't include that in any of the stories. When I read things, or I was doing a little research, they're no longer reporting about the missing organs. So I'm not really sure what that is about. Let's see. Not sure exactly what the dad's occupation was, but he was well connected in the legal system. They rallied behind that family instead of Kendrick's family. Yeah, definitely horrible. Yeah, I thought he was some type of law enforcement. Yeah, I think he is maybe retired. I'm not positive, but he's somewhere up in the ranks, right? Or he was. Has a lot of connections, and it's ridiculous. I mean, it's just crazy how something like this can happen, and 10 years later, these parents are still looking for answers. They want them to just accept what the medical examiner determined to be a true narrative. And what happened, if his body was missing organs, somebody in the comments on the community wall said something about organ harvesting and trafficking. That's what probably why the organs were missing, which I don't doubt that at all. But the fact that it's not really being reported on, in the story here, nobody mentioned it. So I don't know if it's just because it's too thick to rehash, or if they're trying to, again, cover it up. And maybe the media is also complicit. But all I know is that this family deserves they deserve the truth and deserve justice. Whoever was involved needs to be up under the prison. And I really hope and pray that they get that. Now, it's going to be a long road ahead because of, the red tape and the bureaucracy of the situation. How hard it is to go up against several law enforcement agencies that have already closed the case, and they're saying they're sticking by their story, which was that it was an accident. So at this point, I'm just keeping my eye on this, and I'll bring the updates as they come. But of this $1 billion lawsuit was the most recent thing that happened with this case, which was a couple of days ago, I think. Oh man, that's tough. I can't even imagine. I can't imagine. I probably would have just burned down. How do you keep yourself composed and righteous? I guess God. They have to have God in their life for them to be still sane and free. Because I'd be locked the hell up or dead because I went after everybody. Yeah, very sad, very sad. So I think I'm gonna wrap that one up, and I want to move. What else is on my list? I just want to touch real quick on, or if anybody, let me drop the link in case anybody wants to come up. If you have any comments or anything you want to say about this topic or any of the others or anything outside of these topics, feel free to come on up. And let me switch on back over to the community wall. So I had posted the mugshot when it was released, and I'm looking for it. Hold on. So now Lathan had a birthday. Look at Shakari. I love her hair. She got a good response for her new look. Tiana Taylor and Drea Michelle child getting cozy after she announced her separation from Iman. It must be divorce season. I just read Anthony Anderson. His divorce settlement just came through. I think he has to pay his wife $20,000 a month. Oh yeah, of course, Krishan and Blueface. We're going to talk about them. She had the baby and she's been out, child. That baby ain't had rest. Well, the baby sleep with her, but she hasn't been at home very much since she's had that baby. And she got a lot of backlash for being in Walmart. And there's a video of her with the baby kind of hanging backwards in the sling that she was had him in on her chest, because she wasn't supporting him. So it looked like he was about to do a backflip, and she got a lot of flack. She did apologize, actually said it was a mistake. Female astronauts. Okay, Tory, where's Tory? Here we go. Tory Lanez. So his new mugshot was released. Hold on, I lost it. Hold on. Okay, here we go. So Tory was shipped off to state prison, his new home in Kern County, California. Delano. Well, it's Kern County Prison, but it's in Delano, California. And I think I knew it as Delano. So I had visited somebody there back in the day. So I know it's a far drive. But his mugshot caught some controversy because of a lot of things. Let me put up something real quick, just for context. Hold on. So the picture on the left is his original mugshot when he was first convicted, I believe. Or, because he wore that pink suit. And then the one on the right is him more recently. Matter of fact, as of Tuesday of this week. A lot of people were making comments, of course, about his hair. I just concluded that he was wearing a cap, and that's probably lint. They say he had hair plants, and maybe they're just, struggling. But we ain't seen the top of that head. Now, if Nia ever comes in, he has his profile picture, that top of that head profiling. But somebody said he was in the shape for Crippo. I don't get that. What do you mean he was in the shape of a C? Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're going to talk about that newborn situation. So a lot of people came into the comments on the community wall about that nose ring that's in his nose. Now, if you notice, it's also in the first picture that somebody said he's had that nose ring for a long time. People actually even tried to say it wasn't him because of the nose ring. That's not him. Like, what do you mean that's not him? Well, who is it? Let me take this down so we can go into these comments. They actually made me do some research because I'm like, well, if it's not him, who is it? So let's see. They're letting him keep the implants and the nose ring. He shouldn't have gotten 10. They offered 4, blah, blah, blah. I actually replied to that. He didn't tell me, so that's why he didn't get 4 years. And he got more time for lack of remorse. And this was out of the judge's mouth. So it's pretty much all on him. Now, about the nose ring, I'm trying to look for the person that came in. Nia said, nah, show me that bald spot. Oh, here it is. Just V. She said, this cannot be him. This man has a nose ring. He's been locked up for years now. No way he has a nose ring. And that told me she's uninformed because he hasn't been locked up for years. He's been incarcerated since December of last year. He was in the county and he just got transferred. So he was 9 months down in county, and but the nose ring is there because I looked it up. So apparently the dermal ring piercings, which are embedded, they don't have the back doesn't come out through the other side. It's embedded in the skin. It's like a flat surface. And for those, when you're in jail or prison, they don't make you remove them because they have to be surgically removed. They do, they say sometimes make people put Band-Aids over it to cover it up. But outside of that, it doesn't mean that it's not him. It just means that, he needs surgery in order to remove it. And it's, they're not going to do that. So anyway, the mugshot is something. Yep. North Prison in Delano, California, about 145 miles from Los Angeles. Yeah. So, his appeal process is going to be a long one. They just filed to get the approval to actually have an appeal hearing for him. So, it's a long process. As we know, those of you who follow R. Kelly with me, we know that's a long process. All right. Moving right along. So who are we going to talk about next? Nicki or Krishan and Blue? Let me just see who's next up here on the wall. Okay, well, here's what Tasha K had to say. Just FYI, to those who haven't gotten a memo over the last 2 days, she tried to make it. She said that because she wanted to make it known that she said this before the incident happened with the husband. She ain't slick. Going forward, we will no longer be covering Offset and his wife or Kenneth Petty and his wife's beef. We are deleting Offset and his wife from our algorithm, and we'll only cover Nicki Minaj, music, and or other stories. But any stories concerning this 7-year-old beef has been deleted from my platform's algorithm. Get someone else to do it. Yeah, very smart of you. You don't want to mess with this. All right, so here's the tweet that let me know what had happened in the first place. As we know, it's 120 days. I think it's 4 months that he's now in home detention for making threatening remarks toward a specific individual. We know that's Offset, while in the company of someone with a criminal record. So one of these goons that was with him, or both of them, have criminal record, and that was a violation of his parole or probation. So let's look at the video. I actually have it on my page. I posted a video of the whole thing. Let's see.
I got a Brooklyn hoodie on. So they don't know where I'm from. They know where I'm from, though. I can't act like I don't. Big Queens.
Yeah, sturdy. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's
Your money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
What's that, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know.
Yeah.
They said you don't know. Big Zoom.
Plan that vacation.
Yeah.
You planning your funeral.
Yeah.
And always. Everything. Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's play. What's up?
We'll meet you there.
Hey, let's get it.
Let us meet you there.
Legendary, man.
That's the starting.
Let's get going, man.
We'll meet you on your vacation.
That's a fact.
I got Big Zoo outside. They wanted to come at me at the VMAs, man. We ain't even do nothing to nobody, man.
Man, what's poppin', man? What's man? Nobody hiding around here, man.
Yeah,
We
outside.
All the way up.
Yeah, we ain't ducking that.
Offset, where you at? That's it. Gotta spend that. Go con. No, it's shop, man. No, it's shop, yeah.
We outside. Big Zoo outside. Big Queens, right? Yeah. Drop your low now. Drop your low now.
You got
Doing, man.
all sudden them acting like DMV. Yo, where you at? Where you at?
We outside. We run this city. Don't let these fool you. We run this city.
You see the addresses on the building. You see the plates on the cars.
Man, what's going on? What's poppin'? What y'all niggas?
Offset, where you at?
So this is how I ended the video. Stupid games win stupid prizes. So while all this was going on, Offset, I believe, let me go back in the video. There we go. I believe he was with Kai Cenat at that time on Twitch. I think they're on Twitch, right? They did a 24-hour live stream. And then when Offset finally did respond, he was coming off a private plane, and he just was laughing. Like, come on now. Let me see what my video. To say we on two different levels, bruh. I'm like, your wife is where we at, but you ain't that. On top of that, this man is under a lot of restrictions. You know, he's a registered ex-offender, and you know, it's just too much. Like, why would you even put yourself out there like that? I'm thinking alcohol, I'm thinking drugs, something, you know, was allegedly fogging that brain of his. And I'm pretty sure his wife had no idea this was going on. And now I'm going to recant that, because I do believe she knew what was going on, because I forgot about really is. And Vlad told us that in that post. She could be pretty vicious, and she's really super highly competitive to the point where she is ready to take people out as opposed to give up her throne in this rap game. I don't know that she would like how it was done, but I believe her whole sole purpose for marrying this man was for protection. She sees Cardi, she got her man, Cardi and Offset, as a fact, just celebrated their 6-year wedding anniversary. And I actually have that on my wall as well. How can I get back to that? Let's see. So after that video surfaced, it took 2 seconds before we got wind that this man is on home detention because the federal judge saw it. And he's literally threatening folks. Okay, here is the... So here, Offset, so here they are celebrating their 6-year anniversary. As you can see, he has showered her with roses. And, you know, they're having a beautiful moment. They have 2 children now. And here's Petty, Zoo Petty, and Nicki over here still playing childish games. Exactly. Literally standing by trash bags. Exactly. And I saw also what you said about the C. The baby was in the C shape. I get that now. Yes, everybody, I have a new channel, which, well, it's been 7 months, and I actually just passed my watch hours, so I can now monetize over there. So I'm going to be over there probably more than over here at this point, because this channel, it's not that lucrative. Pennies, okay? Because of R. Kelly. I blame R. Kelly for damaging my channel. But I'm going to show you what really damaged my channel before I end this video, okay? Because some things came to light, and I was actually vindicated on some stuff. So, but you can follow me over there, Blaze Adams 24/7. You can just search that up. And thank you, Wayne, for that reminder. So, what do y'all think about Offset, Kenneth Petty? You know, people are in the comments about this situation. There's a couple of barbs that came in, but for the most part, people do see that Zoo Petty is the problem. Even Nick Cannon came out, I think, and said something. Let me actually pull that up because I had emailed that to myself. Hold on 1 second. Here we go.
Now let's be clear. Nicki Minaj husband in his name. We calling this man Nicki Minaj husband.
That's what he is.
I believe what Courtney is saying is that he is tarnishing the brand.
This is foolish.
And you're standing on the corner on the block outside of the VMAs.
I like the one he didn't talk.
If you a street dude,
Hello.
be a street dude.
Talk about it, Nick.
Don't be on.
Thank you.
Street dudes didn't even get on the phone. Like real gangsters moving silent.
Hello.
You got a bunch of other cats do. Like side. We know, nigga.
We see the street light.
I'm all for keeping it street, but keep it street smart.
If I marry you, nigga, your ass for 120 days. Oh, nigga, you doing chores.
Right.
You a housewife. Go ahead and wash them dishes.
You on punishment.
You on punishment.
No TV for 100 days.
Barefoot and pregnant. Let's go.
Yeah. I think everybody has that same sentiment, okay? So that's pretty much that on that. I mean, Nicki supposedly went on her Queen radio today. Let me see if I could find something on that. I don't know what she actually said. I know I remember Armand Wiggins, shout out to Armand, basically saying all this crap on this radio show. Somebody, when she speaks this. Let me look up What's trending right now? Pete Davidson. Renaissance World Tour. Queen Radio. Let's see. That carry on. What the heck?
Who you pick is.
Okay. Fuck this shit. Nicki, I can't do it.
Fuck wrong with you, dirty pussy hoe?
Oh, shit. Nicki. I can't do
Excuse
it.
me. Can you please step out of the room, you guys, if you're gonna be on your phones? I know, but just try to.
Nicki.
You guys know.
Nicki, listen to me, Nicki. Them sound effects is scared. Nicki.
Now let me say this. I'm gonna be in New York for a long time. I'm looking for a nice little cozy something. Fast, but of course I'm the quickest. Mortal Kombat Ninja Nicki. Who you pick is.
Okay. Fuck this shit.
Okay. She was talking her shit. The chess move you played today. What chess move did she play? Let me find it. They always have the lead bear you when something is trending. Let's see. We don't care. We tricked y'all. She probably didn't really talk about nothing. Okay. All right. What the heck? Is this from? Somebody said that her diaper is full. You know what? To be honest, I don't care enough to even spend so much time because I don't know what she said today on Queen Radio, but whatever she said, it's not going to take away from what happened or take away what the judge saw. It's funny to me how him and his loser friends were out there saying how they run the city. But I think the judge had the last say on who runs what. He's like, I don't just run the city, I run your life. Okay. So he sat his ass down for 120 days. And that's that on that. If there's anything else to even say about it. But let's move on to Krishan and Blue. Krishan and Blue, child. I think let me do this. So she responded to the viral video of her holding Krishan Jr., who she says she's changing the name, actually. You know, she named the baby after herself because at the time, her and Blueface weren't speaking. He was with Jade and Alexis, his first baby mom. At the time, they were clowning Krishan and everything. And then she went to Baltimore, her hometown, and had the baby, surrounded by family. They even had a christening like right after. And next thing you know, Blueface was laying in the bed with the baby, with her. I mean, not laying in the bed with her, but he was with her and the baby. And Jade and Alexis was throwing a fit. Okay, throwing a fit. So, let's see. I probably shouldn't, because she's probably not going to have what I'm looking for, but I think she tweets a lot. Here's the baby. He's so cute. Chrisean Malone. He was born on September 7th. She said, don't call him CJ. He don't have a nickname. But let me search Walmart. Krishan. It's already up here.
That lady recording could have just helped. Like instead of that lady recording me, she could have just helped. I need for my house.
Come on, picture.
I'm calling my baby daddy. Is he helping? No, so I don't know why he's chiming in either. This mommy shit is cool, but man, your mind is racing 8 hours a day, and then transitioning to being everything in my situation. I don't know, like everything is just overwhelming. I'm still learning. I love my baby. He's a good baby. I'm gonna tighten up, straight up. What are you talking about? Big Rock got this. You. Everybody make mistakes. Period. Instead of that recording me, she could have just helped me.
So she's basically
I got a dog, 2 carts of full.
Look, I'm new to this. Really, I don't know what I'm doing. But don't record me. Help me out. I don't know that, she wants strangers helping her out. She needs to have, first of all, she should be having someone else going to Walmart. I'm pretty sure she's a millionaire, okay, whether you know that or not. And she can definitely afford, and she has a lot of family around her too, a lot of help. So somebody else could have gone to Walmart and done whatever shopping you needed done. She had the dog leash in one hand, and let's see. Let me see if I can find the picture. Here it is. Can't really see it too good, but basically, that's the baby in the carrier strapped to her front. So, okay. I see. Corleone said this. The baby. They were saying it looked like it was C-shaped for Crip, because you all know Blueface claims Crip. So, ha. But yeah, this is actually, it is alarming because, it's very important to support the baby's head and neck, especially, when they're newborn like that. And she got that baby just slumped back. Even his mom, she's problematic in herself. And she was like, you got that baby folded backwards like he's in gymnastics. She was pissed. Definitely needs to, that seems welcome. I don't understand. Yeah, I think young, and she's been outside throughout her whole pregnancy. I don't know if she sat down once. So I just imagine her baby was going to come out super hype, but that baby is always sleep, always sleep. I think that she has conditioned the baby to be able to sleep through anything, because she was doing her clubs, she was performing, she was doing walkthroughs at clubs, all kind of stuff. Hi, Shanti. Wait, were you in here? Oh, that's Aisha. I'm sorry. My bad. Hi, Shanti. Good to see you. I'm thinking she set this up. Oh, you think she set it up for publicity? She called Blue a genius, and said that they just came out with a music video. Let me see if I can find that. The baby was in the video, I think. It's like the baby already in his first music video. Not even a month old. Let me see. Krishan, Blueface, music. What? Wait a minute. The online world is abuzz with chatter as Krishan Rock and Krishan Jr. have been spotted in Blueface's music video, Baby Mama Drama. Social media users are sharing their thoughts with comments like, they've surprised us once more. Let me see the video. They called on Ayanla. Is this it? No, this is her vibe all the time. It's probably on Instagram. Oh, it's somewhere. Blueface features Krishan's son in his latest music video, along with a little baby diss. Jaden is not happy. Of course, she's not happy. They have some scenes of the video. She's signing a fake contract. She had already said she's no longer signed, or she's not signed to him, and that her money is her money. Because people were saying basically he's using her for not only for clout but for a payday. She's the star in the family. Okay, she's the talent, not him. Here they are. This is another screenshot from the video. And she said the baby had on earmuffs. People basically let her know, you should not have that baby in the studio. He's not ready for that. She said she had his ears covered up. I don't know that we've seen evidence of that.
On your booty, couldn't be me. Boy, I am not a hoochie. You niggas really in the street. I ain't really in the street. Squad, little baby thought he knew me.
Just a clip. He is horrible rapper. He can't never find a beat. Okay, I think this might be more of it.
And out the drive, 2 cars on diversion. Bitch, I'm drunk, just give me a burger. If you don't take it far, it won't. I got baby mama drama and problems unheard of. I signed both my baby mamas, I must be the problem. Supreme gasoline, you know that I'm toxic. My house big as jail, I had to cop it. Bitch, hurt my nerves, put her up for adoption. Bitch, I'm getting bread, your man got a bald head. Oh my God, that's what they all say. She can't unsee it, I stay on the bitch forehead. Who you know before, had these bitches in bunk beds. This is not a coke, keep a bitch in a headlock. Before you go to bed rock, you better make this bed rock. BBC, all I got is big black cock. Can't shoot a porn, I ain't fucking with no TikTok. I ain't come to chill, baby, this is just a piss stop. Baby better screw full of groupies, little baby thought he knew me. How you let another grown man fill up on your booty? Couldn't be me, boy, I am not a hoochie. You niggas really in the street, I ain't really in the street. Squabble up, line it up, still be with enemies. Run a fade in Balenci, shot a nigga last. Yeah, I shot a nigga last on schoolyard. On schoolyard,
Oh, you shot somebody?
Really shot a nigga last week though. No kizzy, I keep killers all around and they with me. Socked a nigga last week and he stabbed me. You better grab him, don't grab me. Every time I catch a body, I'm happy. I don't gotta go to jail cause he grabbed me. At nighttime, all these hoes look like grannies. I'd rather get chewed than a Grammy. Bitch, give me my phone back. Breaking down the door cause it's murders on that phone jack. In and out the drive, 2 cars on diversion. Bitch, I'm drunk, just give me a burger.
Okay. Well, yeah, he's trash. He's trash. Francine said he takes pieces of video together. Him or Jaden is not singing. All I know is I don't know how they're so famous. I know that I can understand Chrisean having the public's sympathy and having people having a vested interest in her, because we've kind of seen her go through it with him, right? We've seen her. He's so disrespectful, so we've seen her go through it. Then she gets pregnant, and now they have a baby, and it's like, and I've seen people say things like, they want to see the baby grow up. Because I've also seen people say, I'm sick of them. Take me out the group chat. I don't want to hear nothing else about them. And even though I post them on my wall, I feel the same way. I was in the comments, yeah, same here, even though I posted this, my bad. But I'm posting for engagement, right? Zeus giving her the money now. That's why Blueface have bounced. Yeah, Zeus, she's getting paid. She's getting paid. She has a lot of different income streams, actually. And like I said, people have a vested interest in her, especially now that she has the baby. So the baby is just now born, and until that baby is 18, they have co-parenting responsibilities. So, that's going to be something to see this child grow up in the spotlight, because he pretty much was born famous. I saw her being approached in the hospital when she was waiting for some food when they were about to leave. People coming up to her, they're rooting for her and they're a fan and all of that. So it'll be interesting to see as time goes. And I just hope that everything works out, especially for the child. I would hate to see something happen. He's still facing that attempted murder charge, I believe. He has some other things going on too, legally. But yeah, maybe he might have to do some time. I don't know, child. It's too much. So really, that's all I got on the topics. I do want to touch on this whole R. Kelly sector real quick. Anybody, because I'm kind of done with it now that I feel like I've been vindicated again. I'm going to show this video real quick. It's a 1-minute video. Again, thank you.
So I get it to you. I give it to you. You made sure black men to left. Larry wanted God is done, gone. Why? Well, just go look at my live that I had with Angelo. Him popped up on there, and then Larry popped up on there and said, I lied and said what I said because you got that nigga on your channel. Pause. He had to get rid of God is done because Angelo was speaking truth on Larry. Larry popped up on that joint and thought Angelo was going to get off, and Angelo bitched him, and Larry said, all right, I'm going to go live on my shit because he couldn't control the narrative.
Yeah.
Hey y'all, even though he didn't really
get the backstory right, but enough. He said it. He said enough. What needed to be said. That nigga L wanted God is Dawn off of YouTube, and it was an agenda the whole time, and I had no idea. I had a previous video when he had said something else about, he didn't get specific. He just said people wanted to be the only ones on YouTube talking about R. Kelly. And I'm the only one who doesn't support R. Kelly aside from this person. And they wanted me out the way. And I said I was in a competition that I didn't even know I was in. So with that being said, being that has come out, finally vindicated, even though it's Dana. I know we don't agree with Dana on a lot of things, but I'm gonna tell you this: when Dana's at war with somebody and he's pulling out receipts, which he's been doing for the past few days, playing audio, spilling all kind of secrets, you need to believe Dana when he is on a mission trying to destroy somebody. So I had told him thank you, and he played videos on his channel as well. Oh boy, got pissed off about it. He called me a blockhead psychic. I thought I had the audio. I accidentally deleted it. I'm actually trying to recover it, but because play the audio of that. But they done ran him off YouTube, child. But yeah, he called me a blockhead psychic. Oh, you didn't know about the text messages? You're supposed to be a psychic. I don't give a damn about those text messages. This dude is locked up, twice convicted, 30 years. If he gets an appeal, he still has another case. If he gets both appeals, it's going to take some time. So he's sitting down for a long time. All right. Let me get these last minute comments on everything. All the money, Chrisean had nothing to show for it. Blueface gave it all to Jaden. They have videos with Jaden and the money. Well, she still has money. Don't get it twisted. She's a millionaire. She has her own money still, even though he some of the money because he was controlling her at one point. But she got it. She got her head back, and I think she has people in her ear now who are supporting her and helping her move through this time in her life. She's young and an inexperienced mother, a new mother, but just let her tell it. They're a family, and they're gonna work through it. So can't really be mad at that, I guess. Jailbird Kelly. So, but yeah, I'm gonna say one more thing about. Let me go back to Dana. Dana J. Child. Now, Dana, don't strike me, because it's fair use. But this thing is trying to remove this picture. Dana also exposed Levi for Kelly, who claims and has been claiming he's R. Kelly's cousin. So Larry, had this whole thing about AI. He was trying to learn and he wanted to do a channel and whatnot. But I guess there was a video on his channel about AI voice. So you can manipulate someone else's voice using AI, right? And Dana exposed the fact that Levi and Larry manipulated R. Kelly's voice for these fake phone calls that have been going around. Now, his whole claim to fame is that R. Kelly is his cousin and that he talks to him every day. And he actually played a call supposedly that was made while he was live, but Dana exposed that they're using AI for that. And he played the video that's actually on Larry's channel to show you how to do this. So he also exposed that Levi had all his teeth knocked out. Something having to do with R. Kelly. And R. Kelly at that point apologized and said, "You my cousin now." So that's how I guess the whole cousin thing started. But yeah, he said he's toothless. He lives in a one-room studio. He's an Uber Eats driver full-time and a liar and a scammer. So with all that being said, I'll say allegedly, but I just want to let y'all know who this dude is in case anybody's coming over here, because I know some of the supporters of R. Kelly come into the replay and they listen. And I would just say, be careful who you are supporting and giving your money to. If you really are supporting R. Kelly, then you wouldn't support a Levi at all, period. So that's all I got, y'all. I appreciate you for stopping by on this Friday night. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Make sure you're coming over, like I said, to my community wall, checking my uploads. Go over to my other channel, Blaze Adams 24/7. Next time I'll have the link ready in the chat, but that's all I got. Till next time. Bye.